Alright, so today we are going to be looking at another Steam Discovery Queue. So this is the 200 subscriber special. It has been about a year since I did a subscriber special, the last one being at 100 about a year ago. I was doing these more frequently because I was doing them for every 10 subscribers up to 100, but now that we're over 100, I feel like I should do them just at every 100 mark. So I'll do it at 100, 200, 300, all the way up to 1,000, should we ever get to 1,000 subscribers on this channel. But so the usual thing to do is to go through a discovery queue here. I'm going to either put each item as ignored or on my wish list. And then at the end of that, I will give a channel update to let you know what's been going on over the last year, since it's been so long since I've done one of these. So here we go. Let's get started. First up is Dyson Sphere Program. Build most efficient intergalactic factory in space. Is this like Infinifactory kind of a thing? Yeah. I haven't really played any kind of these automation games before. So, not to say that it's not a good game, but I don't think I'm currently interested. So I am going to put it as ignore. Not that it means I'll never ever play this game, ever, but it's gonna take something to get my interest back at this point. Alright. 1 down, 11 to go. Valheim? Open world survival. If they've got monsters, I guess it's more interesting than just battling the elements. Online co-op. What are they asking for this? 20 bucks? Early access. What is... I mean, it's a nice looking game. The last one of these I played, where it was just a survival crafting game, was The Wild 8. I think that's like the only one I've played, actually. But this one seems to have a bigger focus on monsters and combat, which is more interesting than just make sure you don't starve to death or something. And what, they have dungeons and stuff? Even so, I don't think I'm interested. But should this game somehow get to be super popular or something and hear a lot of good things about it, maybe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They got screamo metal music in this game? Fight evil deer? Interest just dropped a little bit. Alright, moving on. Some game that is not in English? Is it Go? Open World Sandbox. Who's this guy? Yeah, unavailable in English. Why is it suggesting this to me? Because of Dust and Elysian Tale, a game which I have not even finished. Played for less than an hour, technically. I should go back to that game. I just dropped it for some reason. Got distracted by something else. What is this game about? I'm seeing cinematic trailer, no gameplay. Oh wait, is that gameplay? Create your character. Some kind of RPG. Again, not in English. The gameplay, I don't know. Kinda hard to tell. There was like a map screen a second ago. Oh, look at that. You just fight right on top of the map. So, obviously not in English. It's going to be a hard sell for me. But I think I'm going to pass anyway. War on the Sea. Simulation, World War II. Yada yada yada. Is it even... It's not even multiplayer. What is the point? That's my attitude on this, at least. I'm not interested in a war game if it's not multiplayer. Next, Devour. Is this having? This does not look good. Online co-op though. Act as a bunch of ugh. Creepy, which is the point. But I don't know, this is a weird filter to have on this kind of game. Probably the real reason I'm gonna skip it. Man, alright, well, we're halfway through now. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. I believe these are all MRAID games, yeah. And if you've seen these before, I just don't play MRAID games. Neo 2, is it also an MRAID game? I mean, I can view the page, just to confirm. Yeah, it's an MRAID game. Ignore. Creeks. Puzzle. It's got some hand-drawn artwork, which looks pretty nice. Is this like a point and click? I mean, I guess they're showing the character moves, and so I mean you can navigate your character a bit, but that those characters just turn to furniture? Alright, so it's a puzzle game. It looks, maybe it's not quite a point and click because there's some timing involved. You gotta be quick enough to pull switches and stuff. So maybe it's more like an Abe's Odyssey kind of thing. But still, heavy emphasis on puzzle. I like the idea of puzzle games, but I've kind of just learned over the years that whether or not I'm good at them, they're just super frustrating. They frustrate me too much that I don't really enjoy them as much as I expect to. Now that may just sound like, oh, I suck at puzzle games, but I really don't think that's the reason. I think just the obtuseness of some things just bugs me or something. So I think I'm gonna have to say ignore, even though it looks like it's a quality game. I'm gonna ignore it. Savage Planet. Action, adventure, exploration, sexual content. Is that a real tag? Come on, does this really look like a game that would have that kind of stuff in it? Isn't it? It's rated teen, but doesn't have any explanation for why. Hot garbage DLC. Is this not multiplayer? Online co-op? I guess I can look at what this guy's doing up here. Is this like another survival game? Like, what's the goal here? Newest recruit of Kindred Aerospace. Determines if the planet is fit for humans. You may be short on equipment and experience, but you'll figure it out. What is the main gameplay here? Is it catching monsters? Doesn't sound too interesting. I mean, it's probably fun. I don't know. I don't think I've played a game like this before. Is he just killing those things? That's what it looks like. I'm thinking ignore this one as well. I mean, I know we're getting close to the end here. I haven't put anything on my wish list yet. Not that I need to, because my wish list is over 393 items, as you can see up top here. Everspace 2. Did I get... Usually it tells me why it's recommending this. It's telling me because I like single-player RPGs with action in an open world. Does this have any of that? It's a looter shooter in space. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. You can fly around an actual city. Is this like No Man's Sky but with space combat? And no ground sections? Okay, that looks cool, but I don't know. Early access, $40. I've just got so many games that I want to get and already have and haven't played. It's gotta be something really special for me to add it to my wish list at this point. Not to say that my wish list right now has a bunch of really great stuff on it, but it's so full now that I've got to filter it somehow, because I'm pretty much never going to get to any of them if I don't. This looks cool. Look at me, I'm going for reviews now. I'm just so on the fence. I mean, looter shooter is usually used as a derogatory term, but Rockfish Games? Do I even know what else they've done? Alright, fine. I'll put it on my wish list just so I can follow it. We'll see if I ever really get into it or not. Ender Lilies. Metroidvania, Dark Fantasy. Those are all pretty cool. Yeah, recommended because of Momodora. That's a great game. Let's get into the gameplay. I'm sure there's tons of action, right? Oh. Very strange looking combat. Does the main character not fight directly? She like summons other creatures to fight for her? Well, I can only say I'm interested. Early access, $20? For real? I didn't think the production value looked that great. It looks like it's kind of like the animations look pretty like Flash kind of stuff. And like how you hang in the air when you attack. That's very cheap looking, as what I kind of think when I see that. It's not at all like physics, you know. It's very gamey in that sense, which makes it seem kind of cheap. But I'm liking the artwork and the idea of, you know, another Metroidvania. So I am definitely going to put it on my wish list. Probably not going to get it while it's in early access, so won't be seeing this game again for a while. Man, so many early access titles. What is this? King Arthur, A Knight's Tale. What is this? Cinematic trailer, no gameplay. What else you got? Okay. Is this a top-down ARPG? That's what it looks like. Is it turn-based? Tactical RPG. Oh. It is turn-based. It's a tactics game. This looks like a very old school PC tactics game, even though it's relatively new. I am going to put this on my ignore list and finish the queue. So So far now I have gone through 1,800 titles, 395 on my wish list, 20 games I'm following, not interested in 1,600. Cool. So I have marked more not interested than I viewed in my queue because numbers. Alright, so now the channel update. So if you've been following the channel, you know I've been putting up videos of playing cards and reviewing those. That is because I just have a large collection of playing cards. It's something I've just kind of grown over the years, and I thought I'd review them because I don't think anyone really reviews playing cards, at least from the perspective that I do, where I'm kind of focused more on the artistic presentation of the cards, more so than just the card stock, which is what most other reviews that I've looked at show. Is like, here's what the cards got, like this thickness of card stock specific, and like how good is it to like shuffle and stuff. I mean, that's important, but that's only a portion of my review that I do for my playing cards. And I haven't been putting up a whole lot of video game reviews, and that's mostly because I've been busy, because I'm also in school. I've gone back to school since September, and so, I mean, it's coming on 6 months now, but that's why my video game reviews have slowed down significantly, because I don't have a whole lot of time to play games. And so that is where we are at now. The playing card reviews are also quicker to make, even though I'm struggling to get even one out a week because of all the other stuff I'm doing. But hopefully I'll, I've got school now and a full-time job, so it may continue like this for a while. Should I get 300 subscribers, I'll make another video like this, but I think that's it for channel updates. That is where the channel is right now, where it's kind of at a very slow pace because I'm busy. And YouTube is not my highest priority. So thank you for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions, let me know. And other than that, I'll see you in the next video.